Yellowstone?
No.
I'm not.
Man, y'all
watching
don't
that
even
at
care.
all, ever.
The greatest show on TV, winning all awards. Wow.
Because I heard they just fighting over each other's land and killing each other's cattle.
Oh, you don't want to know about your history, huh?
All right, man. I gotta be racist.
Let's do it, man.
That's that motherfucker. Racist.
Yeah. What's happening? Welcome to another. Hold on.
What the fuck? We keeping that.
It's
hard to intro
say,
these
that
days.
do say hit, don't it?
A little bit.
I do say so myself.
It do tough because it is tough because
It
it's
do
the
tough,
third.
boy. Y'all just drunk as shit.
Yeah. What's happening? Welcome to another installment of The Corner where we talk all things music. I go by the name of Keenan. We got Lindari, Johnny, and Chris in the building.
I'm sober.
Me too.
I'm a little bit.
I'm not.
And all right, this week we're going to visit Neek Bucks' album entitled Blessed to the
Classic.
He said it. He spoke from his heart, man.
It could be a hood.
I
classic.
said what I said.
You hear me? It could
All
be
right,
a hood
Lindari, lead it off, man.
All
What
right.
you think?
They always lead it off.
You want to lead this off?
No.
Chris?
I go this way.
Oh, you're right.
All right, hold on. Let me see.
We don't deserve it all right now. We're at the intro.
The intro. I was like, is this really an intro? I think it was like 5 minutes.
2 minutes and 57
Oh,
seconds.
wrong, but shit. The intro, I was like, you know what? We starting out like this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Can I say I thought that same thing?
Yeah.
I thought the intro was great.
Oh, what do you think about the album?
Well, I'm
All he got to was the
I'm gonna
intro.
just start with that. I thought the intro was really good, and I look forward to listening to the rest of the album.
No, the intro was great, man. My first thing was I thought, man, Hitmaker he's good.
He does. He's out here doing his thing, man.
He is good. Then the second one, the Hood Luther Vandross, I was like, that's great too.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It's like, holy shit, we on the roll here.
Roll.
We on the street.
Because you got a pair now.
We got a pair. You know what I'm saying? You got a pair, you're in the game. Then the third
Two
one was
is a
Mask
pair.
Up with 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
That was good. I didn't like it as much as the first two.
No.
The fourth one, Counting You with Ivory Scott, I like that. That sound good. Just to my ears, I'm like, that sound real good.
Yeah, it was a good track.
When I got to 4, I was really like, damn, my Hitmaker trying to make this young boy a star.
We going track by track.
I'm just
We
thinking,
kind of
man.
do every week.
This different? No, we don't.
When's the
Don't
last
lie.
time you listened to The Corner?
Don't lie to the people.
When
don't
last time we
listen
listened
to
to The Corner?
You don't go
'Cause
track by
I
track.
played
This is
track
the one
by
with
track.
Ivory Scott, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is good. I think the next one, the Red Light was good. Baller was good with Wiz Khalifa. You know,
I like-
that's her thing.
I like
Tits out
Wiz.
and that ass was ass.
That's my favorite
You know what I'm saying?
part. I'm like, ooh, that ass was ass.
Yeah, that was good. But I think the next one that really stood out to me, I was like, okay, that's on the playlist, was God's Hands.
Yep.
And
Shit's doing something
what was
crazy.
that? God's Hands was Why Would I Love You When You Twerk Dancing on That Pole and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I like is this God's Hand?
No, this is Baller.
I was about to
That's
say
what Wiz
God's Hand.
Khalifa.
That's real right there.
Yeah.
Why
Baller,
Would
I like
Love
Baller
You?
too with the Wiz Khalifa.
twerking
And
on the pole.
that's a little flip sample, I think.
Wanna
Right?
be a baller.
Lil Troy.
Lil Troy.
Is that true?
Shot, yeah.
Okay,
Troy.
yeah.
I looked
One
at
of the
it.
little ones.
One of them Lils.
One of the little ones from the South.
Call
This
them.
guy-
Yeah,
God's
this
Hand.
God's Hand, this shit sound good.
It's good, man.
And I was listening to this last night, drinking, shooting pool.
Oh, you was feeling good, huh?
Couldn't tell me nothing.
All right, we got Next to You with Tink on the next one.
That was a good one. Next to You with Tink.
Tink. Shout out to Tink.
Shout out to Tink. Your album will be reviewed soon.
Who is that, man?
Tink,
When does
singer.
Tink drop?
I feel
It's
like
out.
she's been around for
It's
a
out?
while, right?
It's out.
Oh.
Huh?
Has Tink been around for a while?
Yeah, Tink. I was introduced to Tink when Timberland was trying to start a label called Beat Club, and she was one of the original members.
Man,
it was
Tink.
Tink.
Go ahead and hit up the pod, Tink. Go
It was
ahead and hit
Tink. What was that white girl's name, Chris?
Adele.
Kylie Dean
up. Kylie Dean.
and Bubba Sparks.
Oh, I
Wait,
like
hit Pop
Kylie
Out?
Dean.
Let me hear what that one was. I
You
don't
taking
recall
it
that one.
way back.
What's that?
Bubba
Pop
Sparks had that one
Pop
song
Out?
that I thought was great.
Bubba Sparks had a couple joints.
It was one though that I
Miss
thought
New
was
Booty?
like no, nigga. Was it Deliverance? Was that the name of the song?
Deliverance. That was the name of the
I thought that was the
album, but he
name
had
of the
he had a
song,
song on there
too.
too named Deliverance because it had CeeLo on it, right?
Nah, the one I'm talking about had I think Kylie singing on it.
Oh, I Know What It's Like to Be Nowhere. That's the name of that song. That song was hard.
Pop Out was good. The song that
Let's see.
Gambino's.
Gambino's with Benny the Butcher and
Yeah.
Raekwon.
I mean, this is the
Benny.
one I probably did like the least, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
That's the
It
one. I was,
wasn't bad. I was just like,
that's the one I was most excited to hear.
With Benny the Butcher and the Chef?
yeah. I mean, it was cool. I was like, yeah, it wasn't the rest of them.
It wasn't the rest of them.
Yeah.
Let's
But
see.
I think one of my favorite songs here was Sunlight with CeeLo Green.
The last one.
Yeah. I was
Sunlight
like, that's
was
where the
good.
end of the album right there.
Sunlight was real. I like the way Sunlight.
When he
just
talked
skipped.
about like, you know, you got
Yeah.
basically you got a black for me, black man.
I'm playing Call Me OG right
I
now.
gotta do the same for you too.
Let's see. That's Call Me OG.
Call Me OG. This reminds me of another song I couldn't think of though. But the way it starts, I'm like, I've heard that beat before.
It does sound familiar.
Now it's gonna be stuck. Like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that beat. I've heard that beat before. The drums. Good on my own with Ivory or Vory. I'm sorry.
Good on My Own was good.
Yeah.
So overall, what do you think?
Oh shit, 8.5. Solid, super 8.5.
Wow,
that
you
shit
really
was good.
like this motherfucker.
Yeah.
He said you really like
shit
this
was good.
motherfucker. It was good, man. It's used to.
Then why my man say the first song was the only good song?
That's why I don't know. I asked him. I said when I played the last, I said you didn't like this because the last song was CeeLo Green. I was like,
CeeLo
that's just
killed it.
amazing.
Who said that?
Well, you said the only good song was the first song, or
No.
was you just messing with me?
I wasn't messing with you, but the first song was a good song. But I didn't say it was the only good song. Did I say that?
You
did.
Oh.
You was like, that's it. After that,
No, like
said
I feel
after
like
that,
that was
this
probably
is
like
it.
one of the best songs, the intro. But after that,
It
it was,
was.
kind of like
I mean,
up and down roller coaster.
Sunlight, man.
nah. This last one, I was like, man, that's how you end the album.
It's like the perfect hood story. And you know, say you got the credits, a nigga walking down the block, you see the trees and shit.
It kind of sounds like to me like if they made a movie about Lloyd Banks, this would be the guy to play young Lloyd Banks.
Okay, I can see that.
This dude's so random.
That's
can-
I was like,
can
man, who does
understand
he
that.
sound like that I've heard before? I was like, oh, he sounds Lloyd Banks before
It'd
he
be
got
like
older.
it'd be like Lloyd Banks in like his teenage years.
Yeah, like my voice ain't as deep as it used to
Yeah.
be.
It's
It's gonna
raspy.
get there.
It's kind of like, it's kind of perfect though, because like, I would say 1, 7,
Hold on.
and 14
I
are the
fell
best
off of-
songs.
What was one?
So it
okay.
keeps you interested.
Deserve
So
it
exactly,
all.
it's like,
What was 7?
7 was
With
God's
God's
hands.
hands.
That was good.
so it's like, boom, it's like a roller coaster. You go
And
up,
14 Sunlight.
down,
14 to Sunlight, yeah.
up,
Okay. I
down,
can't argue with
up.
that.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? It's like perfectly laid out.
So
like,
would you give it?
Wait, give his rating first.
He said 8.5.
I said strong 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah, strong.
Yeah.
that's how we got to you.
Oh, my
that
bad.
whole thing.
He doesn't listen.
I don't know where I was at when you said 8.5.
You, was
You
sitting
sit right there.
Yeah. What you talking about?
But I would my rating. You want my rating first, or you want me to talk about the album first?
Let me hear your thoughts on the album first, Chris.
Like I said, I thought it was a roller coaster. It was better than I thought. I don't know who Neek Bucks is, but what's up? You know, glad you're tuning in.
Hey, we gotta make sure we say what's
I
up.
think it's just Neek Bucks, not Neek's Bucks.
Yeah, it's only one of them, Chris.
It's only one that's Chris.
It burns.
I've been
don't
waiting
it?
so fucking long, boy.
Man, a boomerang, man, it's a bad invention. Boomerang, you know.
So you
kinda
thought
throw
one
it,
was
come
one of
right
the
back
best
to you.
songs?
Definitely, for sure. It started out strong.
What about
Vandross
Vandross?
was cool, yeah.
Okay.
Because I think his last album was called Neighborhood Hove. So I guess he in the neighborhoods, you know.
So
that's
you
what-
went from neighborhood Hove to the hood Luther or the trap Luther Vandross?
Exactly. So you like
That's
hey.
That's a big jump.
yeah.
But it was cool. Baller was cool. Had the cool little sample on there, Lil Troy. We already discussed that. But
I'm
God's
sitting in the car.
hands.
Swear to God, that's a little flip. Lord, it's a little flip sample.
Who said that?
Me.
Lil Flip.
I could not.
Game
I knew
over,
it
Lil
was
Flip?
somebody from that era. There was a lot of Lils running around back then, chopping and screwing everything, man.
Yeah.
But I guess God's Hands was a cool track. I like that. Gambino's is cool. I like the features on there. Sunlight. That was a good way to end the album. But I gave it a strong 7.7.
Did you have any skips?
It has some skips.
What did you skip?
He skipped the
I
one with
think-
2 Chainz.
Mask Up. That was cool. It was a little bit hype.
I feel like
It's a
go
cool
ahead.
little workout song. Like it gets you a little hype. Mask Up. You know, which is now that was Future that said Mask Off. I was gonna say that. But yeah. What was you about to say before I cut you off?
No, go ahead. Keep going.
No, I was on a roll.
You were saying your skips. Mask Up was a skip?
No. I thought that was a cool little workout song.
No, I said, was there any skips for you?
Yeah, I said like Red Light was kind of like a skip. It was a mid track.
Well, red light.
Catch you at the red light.
Pop Out was kind of like a skip.
Hold on, I'm trying to think. What was red light? Was that the one?
Red light was like, I hope they don't catch me at the red light. I got my money right.
I mean, it was cool. It's a cool song.
I gotta hear it again.
All right, we're playing red light again for Lindari.
Used to. It was okay song. It was mid. Obviously, wasn't no bad songs on there. I vibed to a couple of them.
Yeah.
That's not the song I'm thinking.
His bars was cool. I was like, okay, that was a cool little line. I said that while I was listening a few times. Hold on, I'm trying to pull up my notes here. Next to You featuring Tink. I did feel like he had a little rapey line in there. He said he slid the condom off to go in deeper.
We talked about that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What we call that? Stealthing?
Stealthing.
Oh, that
yeah.
is
It's
stealthing.
like, I
We
don't
had a whole
know.
episode about that.
You kind of don't want to say that on the track.
That's
you know?
definitely rapey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
I'm
Not
taking
if
a
it's-
point. I'm taking half point off.
Not if it's consensual.
I can't.
Nah, the sex with a condom is consensual, but he said he slid that thing off to go a little deeper. You know, I don't know.
I mean, you get
Something
like
for
what?
debate.
0.3 millimeters or something. I don't know.
She said,
I think
"Little,
it's a condom.
little,
You know,
The nut bubble ain't that big.
but that's what I got.
What was your rating?
7.7, huh?
7.7. Man, it
7.7.
was a good album.
All right.
I kind of liked it. I think that's rating is a little high. I think I rated it a little high.
Well, you the only one that
You
can
think
determine
you
your
high?
rating.
I think I rated it a little high.
Why you
That's
think
what I
you
had
were
on
so
my
high?
notes, but now that I was looking back at it, I was like, I don't know how I went that high. But that's what I had on my notes.
What made your playlist?
That's a good question. I like that question.
Deserve It All, Vandross. I like that. Mask Up was cool. It was hype. I like Mask Off for his hype.
Mask Up. That's Future did Mask Off.
You're right.
You got your tall niggas with dreads and glasses mixed up.
But Mask Up was a little hype. So, I can see me doing little workouts to that.
A pull up?
I can't do a pull up.
Dodging them punches.
But I had a few guys. Like I said, God Hands probably my favorite song on there. He had a lot of short songs on here, though. That's the new thing, right?
What
new
was this,
thing-
37 minutes? I feel
38.
like-
But, like, no songs were over 3 minutes.
That is true.
No, hold on. Gambino's was over 3 minutes, but that also had 2 features on it. So,
I don't
And
mind
then,
it. Get in and out. Man.
Used to had 316.
used to
So
was, yeah.
I mean,
over
it's
3 minutes.
I admire the
I kind of, I ain't
short
gonna-
songs.
yeah.
They don't bore you. They get straight to the point. They give you 2 verses and they out of there.
I ain't gonna knock it. I like
I
that
don't- I
short
don't-
song.
Because I mean, back when I used to rap, the third verse used to always be the hardest one to rap.
Hey,
Third
Okay,
time
I
through the
see
lineup's
you, boy.
always the hardest.
Hey.
Shit.
You see this nigga, his knee jerk reaction.
I'm like, what?
but you know how you get in there.
When
you
that
get,
last 16, take it out of you. Know
you get high, you get up in there, and you get out. That's kind of what she says. So it's like,
All right.
what you got, Keenan?
I listened to this mug probably about 5 times.
Ooh, 5. See, I only had.
I feel like this album. Shout out to Hitmaker, man.
Shout out, He
Versatile
is.
producer.
making stars.
Versatile producer. I feel like he gave you everything you needed.
That's
He
how I
gave you-
kind of felt.
He gave. What? Wait. That's how you felt about what?
When we was listening to it before the podcast, I was listening to the beats. I was like, "Yo, Hitmaker is gonna make some really good beats."
Okay.
I don't like his thing where he Hitmaker. It sounded like Heatmaker.
I like the brand at the start.
Yeah, it sounded like Heatmaker, but
Yeah.
Heatmakers is a totally different producer. So it's like
That's a production team, and it doesn't
exactly.
Is
sound-
that like
I'm
a thing now where it's like, yo, you're not a big artist, so if you want my beat, you got to have this brand at the front?
You gotta
Well,
take
no,
my
I
tag.
mean,
They all have tags.
yeah,
so.
all producers do that. I think
Not-
he should feel like he should tweak that a little bit.
Not every producer does. Like,
But, yeah, they
Timberland don't. Pharrell has a signature, but it's not an actual tag. Like, he
You
don't
can-
say nothing.
but you can tell a Pharrell beat from anywhere.
Kind of
else.
like a Timberland
Sometimes,
beat.
They
sometimes, some Timberland stuff. Now I didn't know it was him, but for the most
But I
part,
just think
know.
like Mike Will made it and all them niggas. Like,
Yeah.
I remember.
Was that like a
hearing
thing? Like, so when you listen to, I never, like when Jay-Z has an album, when it starts, it's like, Hitmakers. Jensen made another one.
Just Black. Well, Jay-Z probably don't allow that shit.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like, yo,
don't think
smaller
he does.
artists, we gonna put this on there. If you want
think-
it, you want it.
Yeah, maybe, or that might be his artist. I don't know.
Because I swear, it seemed like every song, I was like, I think he did them all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what last week I said. I think this one might be executive produced by Hitmaker as well, because I heard that tag a lot.
Eric Bellinger.
I'm pretty
shout
sure I
out.
heard it on every song at the
Yeah.
start on this one.
I feel like he gives you everything. He gives you pain, he gives you hood, survivor's remorse, he gives you some.
I felt his struggle through this.
A little
through this
bit,
album,
a little
for
bit.
real.
I heard some success stories. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everything.
I do like that
Give-
part, you
Give
know.
everything. You know, so it's dope.
It's well rounded.
Well rounded. That's a good way to say it. And I gave it a good 8. I liked it. I enjoyed it a lot.
That's 7.7.
That's an 8. And you said what?
8.5.
8.5.
Strong
Man,
8.5.
don't be
Damn near a
changing my
9.
score, man.
That's damn near a 9.
Damn near 9. Wasn't quite Odyssey, but he was close.
Only Neek Bucks and Odyssey for you, huh?
But he was close.
It was a damn good album. I enjoyed it.
So a lot of the songs made your playlist, or a good amount.
Yeah, well, this is like Odyssey. I didn't put like any Odyssey songs on my playlist.
just gonna
I just
listen
like
to
the
the
thing.
album.
That
you
album
listen
is
to.
just
Okay, I
as
got
good
you.
as a
That
collective.
album is a playlist itself. is what you're
Boy, that
saying.
thing.
Chris is drunk. The album.
Calm down, man.
So I want to say Neek Bucks. It was a good first time out. Me listening to your music, your project.
Do you know how old this guy is?
No, I don't. But I know Ruben Vince is 22. I tell you
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
much.
asking. Like, you mess with these young boys, that might
Yeah.
come at you. You know what I'm saying?
I just know Neek Bucks. He been through a lot, man.
The first song he talked about his niece being his cheat code and him talking about he was rocking the show and she was going through chemo.
Yeah.
It sounded like she passed.
Yeah.
Because he said she ain't here no more, but now she's my cheat code or something like that. I was like, oh, we coming out the gate.
Let's
That's
see.
tough, though. I mean,
He ain't
appreciate
got a
the struggle.
Wikipedia yet, so he's 28.
Okay.
He's 28. But
So
I thoroughly.
so he old enough.
He'd have been through some shit. I thoroughly enjoyed this. You know what I'm saying?
He from Wagner.
It was good.
Wagner.
He said it a lot of times. 10 toes, I'm from
Where's
Wagner.
that?
Wagner's a hood, and I think it
I
might
guess
be a
it's
hood.
a housing project.
It's in Harlem. He's from Harlem.
Is it a housing project?
Could be like
me
Marcy
Google it.
Projects.
Let's go. New York. Shout out to New York, man. You know, that's my heart.
All right, and after this fact,
on,
we got
Robert F. Wagner houses.
See, what housing project you from?
What housing project you from? I'm not from a housing project.
Whose phone's vibrating? I hope it's not Johnny's phone.
I guess you could say I
That's
did.
Johnny
I did
Burner.
live in
My
Brightland Heights
watch
for a
will
little
be
bit,
ringing.
but I think Brightland Heights changed names to something else.
What do you say?
He said what housing project? Senator Robert F. Wagner House is also known as Triborough Houses.
You was from the project?
Is in East Harlem.
Him?
Yeah.
Lanier?
He said what housing? I said none, but I lived in Brightland Heights for a minute.
Where's that?
Off you know where Happy Foods is down there?
Yeah.
On Linwood?
Yeah, over that way, going
31st?
down the hill. Yeah.
So like lawn and shit like that?
What's Lawn? That's the street. I don't know. shit.
That's a street. Lawn, Lawndale,
Bro, I didn't work for
Kensington,
this, you know.
Jackson.
He don't know the city. Shout out to Kansas
He
City.
don't know the city like me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I'll Google it though. I'll show y'all a map after the pod.
Google it. All right. So we appreciate Neek Bucks' latest project.
For sure.
Now,
Shout out.
Great shit.
great shit.
Great shit.
Great shit.
You just put out there point blank.
Because it was good. You know, if it's good, I'm gonna say it's good. If you need work, you know who. I'm gonna say you need some work.
You know, if anybody gonna tell you, Lanier gonna tell you.
All right. I'm pull out my phone real quick.
Wow, what you got? Who you about to talk about?
That was cool though. But like I said, that album surprised me, man. It was cool. It was a good album. It was a good.
Surprised you because you thought it would be bad?
He judged it by the
Not
cover.
that. No. I'm just saying. I've
he was
never.
black?
Honestly, I've never heard of him. Honestly, so it made me do some more research on him.
Neither did I. Like I said, I just went and clicked on
And-
something. Lindari told me to try more, and I did it.
And it was cool. Like I said, it was a cool listen.
Thank
like
you. Give me my
usually,
flowers. I appreciate it.
I got you, bro.
usually it's somebody you've never heard of through anything. Like you're like, this might be mid. You know, if he's not a popular guy, popular artist. It's
Well,
like,
the people make
you
people
start-
popular, so you know.
You start listening, so you're like, okay, this is cool.
Jam rock session up there. All right. So recently we got a DM from a recent review we had.
Oh, we talking about that.
We talking about that? Okay.
Yeah, I just figured
Okay, whatever.
I just
Shout
figured
out.
I wanted to, shout out Ruben Vincent for checking this
Shout
out.
out, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He gave us some constructive criticism on our
He
constructive
gave us
criticism.
some what?
Constructive criticism on our constructive criticism.
Okay.
I appreciate him checking us out. You know what I'm saying? He said 5 years
crazy.
he be at the front of the game. So I'm rooting for you, brother. I just want to let
Are
you
you
know
Jeffing
that.
right now?
I didn't give him a bad rating. I think he was talking. I think he was going off on Ladarius more than anything.
I mean, honestly, I could see the potential. It was cool.
Listen, I don't even remember what I rated him. I don't think I said it was bad, but if he's
No.
good
None
in
of
5
us said
years,
it
he's
was
at the top of the
bad.
game. I'll review that album in 5 years.
Yeah, we rooting for you, dog. I hope
mean-
you. It seemed like it was a little spicy a little bit, but we got your back, bro.
Like we rooting for you, bro. We don't hate on nobody.
we
bro.
wasn't hating, bro. I just wanted to say that.
No, I
man.
messaged him back and said we follow his progress. You know, we'll
fuck
definitely
you niggas, it's war.
review
Chris
his
said-
next
And
album.
then Chris said, "Come on the pod."
I would have said the same thing.
I would love to. Hey,
I
come on
hope
Zoom
so.
with us.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope. You know what? Your next album. I
Get
hope.
Neek Bucks on the podcast.
Neek Bucks too.
I
Hey,
hope your next
Hit us
album
up.
you come through on the pod. That'd be dope, man.
Yeah,
That'd
for
be
sure.
dope.
Right here though. We're
That's-
gonna
well,
set up
well,
something
well,
for
we
you.
No,
get
I'm talking about
somewhere
even
else.
through Zoom.
No. Well, yeah.
I don't know.
My man. I mean,
Let's fuck it. Let's go meet him somewhere.
all right.
Let's
We're
ride.
gonna crack y'all out. Y'all
All right, man. Shout out to Ruben Vincent, man. And
Shout out, man.
we
That was
corrected
dope.
your name. That's my bad. I did it. That's my bad.
Now,
but it was-
look, I understand you being mad about your name because your name is your name.
Your name is your
Yeah.
name, and
Marlo said that.
I
How
am
the fuck
sorry.
you review the album and put my name wrong?
First off, I said, "Oh shit, we in trouble."
No, but it was super dope that he reached out, man.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Just by that
it's not, especially finding our little bitty podcast.
Yeah.
We appreciate it, bro.
little micro
Podcast.
podcast, like
Micronesia.
like hey, like our podcast is only bringing this much to the table, like
Yeah, man. So now we're moving on,
Moving on.
moving on up.
and we gotta get to one who would be considered might be considered one of the GOATs. Do you consider him one of the GOATs?
I do.
I consider him one of the GOATs.
Let's talk about let's tell them who we're talking about first.
Lil Wayne.
He had a,
I know that.
Oh, wait. Oh, you
Yeah.
talking about who's the other GOATs?
No, I just meant people watching the podcast.
Oh, we talk about Mr.
he had a
Hey, man,
Mr. Wayne, Mr. Carter.
5 to 7 year run.
We are currently playing the brand new track
He
by
literally
Lil Wayne.
birthed all these new niggas.
Yeah.
All you tight pants wearing mother.
Can't Nobody by Lil Wayne, produced by Swiss Beats, that samples DMX. I think this song is fucking fire.
I heard it.
Wayne is back. I don't know.
I ain't gonna say that though.
I said it was
That
mid.
nigga's one of my niggas, but I
That's
thought this
good.
before. He dropped a track not that long ago, and I thought was dope, and then
And then after that, it went left.
It was nothing.
Oh.
It was nothing. So if he just gonna single me out like this,
Well, I mean, how many verses Jay-Z give y'all last year?
2.
And you
thought
got a
it
whole
was-
song. For one. So,
two
like,
verses.
2 verses. They neck and neck.
Oh,
We got
well,
God Did, and what else we get?
God did was a long one though.
Pusha T
Yeah, neck and wrist. Yep, that's it.
was Harder They Fall last year. No, that was the year before last.
Yeah.
So we only got 2 verses from Hope last year. We got about 8 minutes worth of words though.
That's true.
Yeah, but I would say I really like that Lil Wayne song.
This is good, man.
I
was
thought this
good.
album. I'm not even really the biggest Lil Wayne fan, but I thought this song was dope. I
thought
liked
it
the
was great.
bars. The bars was hitting. Obviously,
I don't-
Swizz on the beat.
I don't think, but
I
I
don't
think
like the beat. That's the thing I don't
I
like.
like
I was about to address that.
it. It was
I think,
cool. It was simple. It did what it was supposed to do. It had the sample.
I think nobody could have wrote this beat like
There's 3 of them up there, bro.
SummerSlam.
They jumping Monica.
WrestleMania?
they tried. Go save your wife.
I don't know.
I don't think nobody else could have made this beat. Could have brought this beat better to life than Lil Wayne. I can't picture nobody else on this beat. That makes it sound. The only person that probably could have wrote this beat was DMX.
What's the name of the song again?
You
Can't
said that
nobody.
just because it was a
I don't think
DMX
you said
feature.
that yet.
I did say that.
Okay, my bad.
That was like the first thing I said.
Sorry.
Do you listen to the corner or do you just skim through it? But I think it's great, man. If this is what we getting for Carter 6, sign me up.
Wait, I said I didn't like the beat, and then you said you was about to say something about the beat. Was it just that
I just
only
said it.
person was Lil Wayne, but you like the beat though?
It's okay. I give it a 7,
That's better than fucking okay.
6 then.
Okay.
Let me give you
What's your rating?
Let me give you what okay is then.
Well, you like it's okay, like but I'm gonna give it a 7. Like, well, that's a little better than okay. Goddamn it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like it's a 5.
It wasn't a great beat, but it wasn't bad. It was just a
But I
basic
think-
beat
but I
that,
think Lil
that
Wayne-
brought the bars on. It was more so Wayne than the beat, I feel like.
I played that whole song.
Okay, since you say that, the Neek Bucks album, do you think it was the beats or Neek Bucks?
I feel like, I mean, it was Hitmaker most of the album, right?
I think every song, honestly.
So I feel like majority of the beats sounded the same. So I feel like Neek Bucks did his thing on there.
You think the beat sounded the same on that album?
They sounded similar,
I could see some songs sounding somewhat similar, like
but I feel like he did a good job switching his flow on there. I forgot to mention that. He did switch his flow.
You forgot to mention that. Man.
Every time we mention Flo, this nigga, it drives him nuts. Oh yeah, oh yeah, you did.
But no, he did a good job switching his flow on that album, and I did enjoy that part. Like, you know, some rappers will just the same, but you switch it up, it's more engaging.
It's a different song. It's a
Miss
different
my
feel.
Uncle Charles, y'all.
What?
Hey, he switched up the flow right
You
there.
random as hell.
So what, you think Lil Wayne's dropping an album this year or what?
No,
Yeah.
he is.
The
Carter
Carter
6.
Oh, no shit.
That's been confirmed.
That's
Yeah.
been confirmed.
Oh.
But we don't even know if this is gonna be on there. It might just be something to hype it
It
up.
could be a Lucy, but I
Yeah.
don't. But
Oh,
the way,
Lucy.
Lucy,
yeah, that's what they call.
Lucy a cigarette.
Well, that's for the dope. You need to leave that dope alone. But no, it could be a Lucy, but I hope not. I like it. I think it can
did
build
too.
momentum.
But they don't really do like
But I don't-
singles anymore. So
They don't draw them out as long as they used
Yeah.
to. But
I could see it not being on there, which is crazy because I do like the song. But
did you know that? Did you know
But it's
that?
like On Me never was on that album. And that mug was hard.
what's that?
On Me, like Lil Wayne, On Me.
I'm me. I don't know. That's
I'm
a
him.
recollection.
Yeah.
When-
If I played it for you, you would know.
When is the
I
album
remember
supposed to
it.
come out?
I don't know what the album's date is yet, but
I don't think it has a date, but
might
it's
not.
supposed to come out 2023.
Put a date on it.
yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Be a man. Stand on your word, Lil Wayne. Hit us up. Be on the pod. Come be on the podcast. DM us, man. Our DMs are open.
You know what? I watched Lil Wayne on I Am Athlete podcast.
That was a good interview.
And I totally forgot that like Lil Wayne was 14 when they started making all that music.
Yeah.
yeah,
He talked about being in high school and having a platinum album and shit.
that's crazy. You wouldn't be able to tell me shit in high school.
He kind of alluded to that. He said, you know, like
Man,
I went to
teachers-
school every day. I did this,
Man.
I did that. But then he said, you know, we come into class and we had a TV, you know, like the Mr. Bone Salsa TV on the car.
They rolling that TV. Oh, it's movie
He said,
time.
so I walk into class and they watching me on TV. After that, I'm like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then he said, you know, the principal called me in the office. I'm like, what I do wrong? I didn't do nothing wrong. She just wanted to let me know, like, it ain't gonna work. Hey, I would never tell you go watch another podcast, but go check out. It's funny as hell. They
Yeah,
like-
because I remember who was that rapping? Was it Brandon Marshall or was it Chad?
no telling. Rapping, I'd probably say Brandon Marshall.
I think it was Brandon Marshall, and then Lil Wayne was like, "Woo!" and that shit was trash.
That shit is crazy.
But nah,
That's like 14. How old is Lil Wayne now? He's probably
he's
got to
gotta
be
close to 40.
38.
Got to be close to 40.
Why you base
He
everything on
is 40 because he said 80,
40?
82. I was
you
born
blaming
ready.
me?
Because you was born 82.
Man, come on, man.
So what's that?
Old
like
ass nigga.
20 something years he been doing this?
I still ride with the best.
That's crazy.
26.
Lil Wayne, September 27th,
Well, I think he
1982.
was rapping before 14 though.
But they got videos
four-
of him rapping when he was
Yeah,
like a
I
little
think
kid.
14 was when was it the Hot Boys?
Yeah.
They had videos of him rapping when he was like 10 and 11.
Yeah, so I mean, dude's been like, what, 30 years doing this?
Damn near.
That's
You
crazy.
can call it 30 years.
Yeah,
You can call it 30 years.
and like Johnny said, like all the new guys you see, like just like off his tree.
Did he graduate high school?
Yeah.
No.
I thought he went to college.
I mean,
I don't
'cause
know.
I'm
I'm
on
gonna
what-
assume yes.
I
I'm
think
not
he
just
went
gonna
to
assume he
college,
didn't.
man.
I'm on what Lindari was saying. It was like, you couldn't tell me nothing. Like, teacher,
I'm
who?
not going.
I don't
not.
care who you are.
Wait, I think no matter what though, like you finish high school. I don't know about college,
So
but
now,
no matter what, you finish high school. Platinum record.
so
or
how
not.
many people with dreads do you contribute? Do you give Lil Wayne the credit, and how many people do you give it to Bob Marley?
I've always said, you know, it depends on how you look at it. Because I always thought Mac Dre, you know, a lot of people were like on that shit.
I gave it to Lil Wayne. I didn't even know Mac Dre had dreads.
Really?
Mac Dre was like a whole movement, man.
Every time I picture Mac Dre, I picture him on the cover like this with the afro.
I can see that.
So that's all. That's the only.
You gonna
I think I
hurt
said
our
last
West Coast
time
listeners.
When we talk about like
not
just
gonna hurt him.
influence
I
on
didn't
hip hop,
diss
Our-
Mac Dre.
Shout out to our Yay area listeners. You
Man,
know.
get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Bro,
I'm
that's a
not dissing y'all, but I'm dissing him.
Bro, that's a lot of our listeners.
I'm dissing you.
I feel like Mac Dre had a huge impact on hip hop rap culture, though. You know,
I guess I just didn't.
I mean, he did. The Thiz was the whole
It was a
thing
movement.
by
It
itself.
was-
yeah, I'm thinking like it's still
He started a whole
like a
movement by
genre of music.
Yeah,
So you can't knock that. I mean,
I'm not knocking
anything.
anything.
Fans,
I'm not
but
knocking anything. So you give it to Mac Dre more than Lil Wayne.
When I think Lil Wayne, man, honestly, I know like he's changed, but like when I think Lil Wayne back then, I just think of like dressing weird, dreads, drugs, or some shit.
Lean, huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah, it was off that.
Like
He was the birth of the double styrofoam cup.
that's what I think of when I
Yeah.
think of Lil Wayne, like and the people
Double cup
come
one.
after him, like all these dudes perky dance, y'all fucking perk heads and shit. That's what I think Lil Wayne birthed it. You know,
He
birthed.
birthed it.
Yeah.
Did
Hey.
y'all watch? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, did y'all watch the video?
Yes.
Why at the beginning I thought this man had a snake around his neck?
Who?
I fucking did too. I didn't know what it
Forgot y'all didn't
was.
watch the video, but this man had this some yellow thing around his neck. I guess it's some fashion
I didn't even
thing
know-
nowadays,
I didn't even
but
know. How
it
did you
looked like
figure
there
out-
was a python around my man.
How did you figure out what color it was? Because the video was in black and white.
True, but it was like a. I said
Huh.
that's true. I said that's true,
How did you know the color?
but it was like a high. It was like a high white yellow in the video.
Bro,
even though
why
the
do
video
you
was in
keep
black
saying
and white.
color? It was in black and white.
But the
Y'all
thing
fucking
looked
with me?
No.
like, bottom line, the thing looked like a snake around his neck,
I thought it was a snake too, but I had no definition.
and I'm like,
of
this
color.
dude, wild.
No.
Like this snake bigger than him.
I guess if we had to, I think somebody asked us to start with Lil Wayne be on the Mount Rushmore.
I'm not putting him on Mount Rushmore.
You not?
Nah.
I think I might have to hold off. Just
He'll
at this
be on
moment.
mine, so.
I want to say
I'm
yeah,
a
but
big
then I know I'm
Wayne
probably
guy,
leaving
though,
somebody
so.
out.
Johnny, where your dreads?
How
at?
many?
I couldn't grow it, bro. Couldn't grow it.
Wasn't meant to be for.
Stay
Yeah,
focused.
it wasn't for, dreads one for everybody, bro.
That's true. Just stay focused.
Stay focused.
Chris, would you put Biggie on Mount Rushmore?
Biggie? Nah, it's not.
How
I
many
feel like 'cause
faces
Jay-Z's
up there?
gonna steal that
Four-
He's
spot.
one of the
Yeah,
he's
East
one of the
Coast
greats,
rapper.
but he just doesn't have enough body of work.
Four
I mean,
faces up there.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
I feel like most people are gonna go Pac, Jay-Z, or they might throw Biggie up there.
I mean, it's not wrong if you do, but I wouldn't personally, just because you have enough body of work.
But you put Jay-Z up there.
Yeah.
Would you put Tupac up there?
I ain't got enough room. I need more faces.
You only get 4.
I think I would just because of the movement Tupac had. Tupac had a lot more body of work in his time that he was alive.
He has another
They said they
documentary.
about to drop another album.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
hologram
Is it
out
gonna
here,
be-
right?
Whoever's running
I
this-
would go to a hologram concert.
whoever's in
get
control of
fucked
the estate said another Tupac album's coming this year, I think.
Wow.
It better be
Well, I know they
fucking
got a documentary I think coming out.
Oh, FX is doing a show about him and his mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Tupac was dope, man. Like he had everything. He had the Black Panther movement. He had love in him. He had gangster in him. He embodied
He had
everything, bro.
He was poetic.
He had everything, bro.
That's why he's on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know. I think I only think of like maybe 2. I guess you would have to put Jay-Z up there because he's good. He has a great body of work. He's been doing it for a long time. Tupac, of course. I don't know. Would you put Eminem up there?
Not me.
Not you?
I put Kendrick up there before I put him in.
Kendrick. Get the
You
fuck
wild.
out
I
of
love
here, bro.
Kendrick.
Come on.
Kendrick's probably one
Come
of my
on,
favorite
man.
albums.
Kendrick's great, but
Calm down.
Kendrick's awesome.
Calm down. Kendrick.
I'm cool.
I put Messi up there if I put Kendrick up there.
Messy or Missy?
You're always taking
Messi
too
more.
far, bro.
Kendrick Lamar is one of the dopest out.
Nah. Who'd you put? Just a third person you put up there. Kendrick?
That was my third.
Okay. Would you put Eminem up there?
I don't know.
I feel like
It's on the
Eminem
spot. It's on the
had
spot.
a great body of work.
We've
Just
had
like
our-
right now thinking about it, because you know somebody's going to leave a comment. You left this person
Yeah.
out. You're like, yeah, I
I'm
fuck
just
with
Would you
saying
be
this-
mad if somebody put Drake up there?
No.
It's previous.
No,
He
no,
has
no.
he has a great body of work. Long time.
But so I think it's more to the like because E40 has a great body of work. Been doing this shit for 40 years.
E40
But
does.
I don't think nobody's putting him on no Mount Rushmore.
Somebody
You know what
in
I'm saying?
San Francisco might.
He's more like a you got the Hall of Fame, then you got the Ring of Honor type guy.
Oh, so he's on the next tier.
He's on that Ring of Honor. You know what I'm
okay.
saying? He ain't going to Hall of Fame.
I don't know. I might put Wayne up there.
That's what I'm saying. But
No, I can't. Could you put?
What I was gonna say, we have like episodes where we talked about this, but
I know. But now somebody said Lil Wayne. It's like, would he be up there?
Depends on who you ask.
I think so. I think so.
Depends on who you
he's
ask.
not top 4 greatest ever.
Depends on who you ask.
You said you put him up there. Who else would you have up there?
It'd be Pac,
Well, you know, Pot.
Pac, Jay, Wayne.
That last spot is tough.
You'd have to put somebody old school up there.
It's only.
I don't
it's,
count
it's,
old
it's,
school because I
it's-
really didn't. You know, I
It's
didn't grow up
his
with that. I didn't rock
Rushmore.
with
It
that.
doesn't. You don't have to
That's
always
true.
pay
I mean, that's
homage
true.
to the greats.
And
might
then
be
like
true.
does Outkast count
might-
as one face or two face up there?
Yeah.
You have to chisel that in the one face mold.
I mean, but like, can you say Outkast and you get the extra face? Because
You have to just put the O with the wings on there. You can't put
Okay.
their faces up there. You can go ahead and say Cole because that's your dog.
I really like J. Cole.
That's your dog.
I really like J. Cole, but I don't know if I think honestly I would, and I don't know.
I
I
would
like
put-
J. Cole more.
I-
I think I like J. Cole more than Drake. So I think I would have to put J. Cole. I was gonna say I would put Drake there, but I like J. Cole better than Drake. And I like Drake, but I like J. Cole a lot better.
I think everybody
Would you separate?
likes Drake,
Would you
though.
separate Outkast and put 3K up there?
I like 3,000 a lot, but
But Big Boy.
it's
Wait,
hard.
he's just
I'm about to
breaking people
say,
out though.
They-
that's what I'm about to say. I
they-
like
they
3,000
balance
a
each
lot,
other
but
out.
I'm like, I really like Outkast together.
As a collective.
Like,
You
yeah,
know
I don't know
what
if you
I'm
can just be like, y'all put Busy Bone and leave everybody else out.
I wouldn't do that.
Busy Bone, I like that nigga. He's not like a top 5 or nothing like that, but I
put-
like Busy Bone.
Like, I'm gonna take
it-
Crazy Bone and nobody else.
I put. It's crazy the one with the long hair.
Yeah,
I thought they all had long
with the
hair.
braids.
Oh,
They
dude.
all had braids.
Oh,
didn't
shit, I can't describe them niggas, man.
I thought so.
they? Yeah, like what y'all talking about, man?
I guess they all did have.
Is he the one that raps fast?
But which bone?
Crazy
was the fat
Bone was
with
the one
crazy
that was
braids?
on
With the braids?
Riding Dirty.
Oh, I like Crazy Bone.
Yeah.
Put y'all Mount Rushmore underneath. I want to know what people think.
Yeah, in the comments.
That's fair.
We reply to all comments.
Because I
We
can
do.
understand, like,
We
people
do.
like Drake, but
We
like,
reply to
I'd rather
comments,
go Kendrick.
DMs,
I'd
tweets.
rather listen to J. Cole. Like, I still listen to, like, I can honestly say, like, I still listen to old J. Cole more than I listen to, like, any Drake. Like,
I like Drake, but if you were like Drake or Nipsey on your Mount Rushmore, I'm like, Nipsey, that ain't even a question. What you talking about?
What?
Yeah, if I had to choose between like Drake or Nipsey, I like Drake music, but Nipsey's music's way better than me.
Okay.
Do you think if something happened to Drake, do you think it'll feel the same as when Nipsey died?
No.
Yeah,
I don't think not to me.
No.
Nipsey hurt, bro.
Because
Yeah,
Nipsey was like, you know, you had people like, oh, this is what Pac could have been if he'd have got to live long enough.
Yeah.
He could have grown into something like
Yeah.
this.
but Drake is. I mean,
Drake is like strictly like
Just-
entertainment. Like,
honestly, Drake is just way more popular than Nipsey ever was.
he
That's
is,
why I said
but,
not to me.
But
Yeah.
but people don't feel Drake like that. Like you can be popular.
That's true.
But Nipsey's like, you know, like if Nipsey came, you can see Nipsey like if he came to a barbecue, it wouldn't be like no drama, no. It'd be like it's just another dude sitting there playing dominoes. If somebody's like, what do you see if Drake came to a barbecue? He's probably like got 20 people with him, and he's like being weird and shit. Like
It's gonna be women running out the mountains to see.
not
this
even
guy.
that. It's probably like, yo, this dude's probably weird. Like he probably get to the barbecue, and he don't know how to play spades. You like, what the fuck, man? Why'd you even show up?
I don't think that. Now you just calling him light skinned.
No, it's just Drake doesn't like resonate with me. It's like
He don't feel like a people person
or just like a real person.
or down. He don't feel down to earth to you.
He don't even feel like a real person.
So he needed a tear tattoo.
No. If he just like
need to kill
okay,
somebody,
you know,
off
like
somebody.
you an entertainer, and that's what you are. You a good entertainer. No, ain't nothing wrong with
But the
that.
thing is, though, like Drake is one of the most popular artists worldwide ever. And it's like Nipsey's like, I mean, even like me, honestly, I've said this on a pod before. I've never heard of him before he died.
You can, I believe, you can be more popular, but you don't resonate with people as much. Like,
I mean,
if
that's true.
you go to like a hip hop convention and Drake's there, he will probably be the biggest draw there. But if Andre 3000 walked in, people gonna be like, oh shit, like that resonate more because they like,
Because he's walking in the front doors with everybody else.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
gonna be like, oh, is that Andre 3000? Like he's gonna have on like some stupid looking Erykah Badu type hat shit, just a regular dude, bro. Like that's what it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be the whole like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's gonna resonate with people more.
3,000 got bars though.
He do.
That's what I'm saying. Like the body of work is great, and you personable. Like I can relate to you. I've never looked at Drake and be like, I can relate to you. You had a fade today, now you got fucking a heart tattoo or a heart part, and now you got braids. I don't relate to that shit.
Hey, this nigga be judging niggas off their hair, bro.
Niggas be going crazy. Like what? Peanut Man was damn near bald headed. Now he got fucking like Miami Glade locks and shit now.
Peanut Man name is Mr. Carter. I'm sorry for his ignorance, bro.
I forgot all about that. I was
You
like,
never
Peanut
know
Man,
who's
who's
listening. He's talking about Jay-Z. And I ain't gonna take too much more of your shit.
But you know, Jay-Z
Hit
is
us
like
up,
still
man.
personal. You can relate to Jay-Z though. Even
Yeah, but if
even though I
Jay-Z
talk all this shit to Chris about it, like he's still personal. You can relate.
I
to
feel
him.
like through this podcast I can meet Jay-Z one day. So let's keep
Possibly.
building this up. Yeah.
we could.
I'll make it. I'll do it, man. I'll make
I
it happen.
appreciate you, man.
I'll call.
What
him.
would you do, bro?
Cry?
Would your voice change?
No.
Would you say some corny
man.
shit like "I'm your biggest fan"?
You could not say that.
You can't say that. I just need a picture.
Or would you
Give me
try
a
to play
picture.
like real cool, like it ain't shit? Like, what's up, boy? Hey, we about to.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll
What's
let
up,
you.
bro? You know. I'll holler at you later, bro. You know what's
Like,
up.
what's up, black man? Love you.
Hit it with that.
What's up? I say, what's up, King? What's up, King?
King in the death.
You bet not.
Go king, 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 king.
All right, man. That's all we got, man.
I mean, I'll bring my whole stack of albums. I got every bit of albums that he got, mixtape, everything.
I'm
you
making
know.
him like, bro, you don't have like an MP3 or nothing.
You know,
iPhone.
I'm like, just sign.
Let
just
me sign
the
your
cover
flash
art.
card.
yeah.
Just sign the cover art. You know, you
Which
sign
album?
them
Which album does he hate the most?
pamphlet. What do you mean?
Out of all his albums, which one does he hate the most?
Probably Blueprint 3. Blueprint 2.
Kingdom Come.
Wait, let me ask y'all this:
You're right, yeah.
if you putting Jay-Z on
I
your
didn't
Mount
even count that
Rushmore,
one
right?
anymore, man.
I love that album.
Beach Share, that's it.
If you put Jay-Z on your Mount Rushmore, you got to put one album up there with him.
Blueprint.
You put the Blueprint.
Reasonable Doubt. It's tough.
It's between Blueprint. It have to be Blueprint.
Yeah.
Blueprint.
So you like Jay-Z,
Blueprint.
Mount Rushmore, Blueprint album right there,
Blueprint.
and you going Blueprint?
Yeah. I would say Reasonable Doubt close, but Blueprint. Just because everybody knows the Blueprint.
I don't care what everybody thinks. Blueprint. That's my.
What Lil Wayne album would you put up there?
Carter 2.
Carter
Yeah.
2.
No question.
What was on the Carter 2 again?
Him
Hustle
sitting on
Music.
the car. Him
Hustle
sitting on the
Music.
car, that was on the front of it.
And Yo Gotti stole that album cover.
And he in heaven right now. Angela
What-
Simmons,
what-
his
what-
baby girl.
What Pac album would you put up there?
Oh, goodness.
For me, it would be All Eyes on Me.
I'd have to look at the track list. Which one was a double album?
All Eyes on Me.
Okay, there we is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Ambitions
I
as a
was thinking the
rider.
same
Yeah,
thing.
That
it
was
had
a
to be
cut
All
right
Eyes on
there.
Me.
That might be the greatest.
You know I'm
song.
gonna go with the double because you get twice as much.
Yeah.
That mug had a lot. All Eyes on
Man,
Me
hey,
was great.
but
man.
when we used to buy CDs, them albums cost like it was like $22.
The
for
double
that
album would be
bro.
$28.99.
Man,
I feel like
I
Master
bought
P
that
was like
album
the
when it
double
came
album
out.
guy.
It was
came
every
out
bit
with
of
The
$28.
Last
You're
Dawn
right.
was double album.
What about Master P on the Mount
The Last
Rushmore?
Dawn.
What I put Master P would have to go on the Hustlers Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
Not on music.
his
But he like Master P in music, even though now that shit didn't age well, but
it did.
anybody with like
Well,
if
that-
you was
that-
his neighbor, he was like platinum.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Master P had the game.
And then
in
he
the
had
headlock.
like them old CGI covers and shit on the
Yeah.
album.
But nigga, the fucking
That was The Last
He
Dawn.
had the
I did.
hologramic or whatever it is. Yeah.
Man, one CD was red, the other one
Changed
was
the
blue.
game.
Come on,
The
man.
plastic CD covers,
The plastic ones with it was well, they're all plastic, but
Well,
his were
yeah.
like
It was different plastic.
Different
And
It
then they
wasn't
had
clear.
the colors.
Yeah, it was. He
Never
was like
seen before.
he was like the Disney of CD cases.
really.
Do you remember the Disney movies had the big fat
I
covers?
think I put him up there. I think I put
On
him
your
up
Mount
there.
Rushmore?
just for what he did,
Just for his
hip-hop.
hustle, yeah. He changed.
That's why I said the
like-
Hustlers.
Not
Mount
even, and then he
Rushmore.
changed the
right.
way like they contracts were and shit. You know, he was like, nobody's ever gonna get a contract like this again. But now, like everything's come full circle to where like now artists want more of their rights and shit with their music.
I mean, he had us loving Silk the Shocker, man.
Yeah,
So Silk the Shocker
I used
recently.
to rock Silk the
Bro,
Shocker.
that
Him
was
to
my
school.
guy. You already know.
That was
Kid,
his
man.
favorite.
my
I'm like,
dude.
and I used to listen to it like,
What was Slider, Pussy, Rider? Like,
I
okay,
was
you
like,
lost it, but you there.
nah. I'm
I
like,
don't
no.
know. He had us hypnotized, man.
My favorite one was Mystical.
I like Mystical.
Yeah.
That's the name we don't say.
Well, yeah. Not no more. This is before.
Can I
that.
redact that?
What was like? He had Misco, Silk the Shocker,
Yeah. I mean,
Fiend,
Fiend,
C Murder.
C Murder.
C Murder.
Shoot.
You put Snoop
Not the
in
big
there.
ones. I'm thinking not Snoop, but he had just like a bunch of dudes just out the
Mia
woodwork.
X.
Mia X,
What was the twins' name?
So, Cain and Abel.
Cain and Abel.
Sons of
Sons
Funk.
of Funk.
Like
He had a roster. Nigga,
just make and then like think about all those people he had and like you hear about any of them now. Not count Snoop, of course, because he was doing this thing before Master P and after. But like Silk the Shocker ain't making no music.
I might have to put
Silk
Master
the
P up
Shocker
there.
said he passed up the role for as lead in Drumline.
Do we believe
He
him?
just did he just did an interview with
I don't.
somebody.
I mean, I don't know. He
I
might
don't
have.
know. I kind of believe him. He was like, it was me and Keyshawn Johnson showed up.
Keyshawn Johnson.
I swear to God.
No
bro.
fucking way.
He said he was laughing like, I don't even know why Keyshawn was there, but yeah, it was me, Keyshawn Johnson, and they pretty much told me that the job was mine, but I had some shit going on, and I was like,
What you
nah,
have
I don't
going on? You weren't making no albums?
He was like, nah, I don't really want to do it. And then they called in Nick. And he was like, I'm glad they gave it to Nick, man, because he killed that role. It was way better.
That's like when I remember a long time ago, Joe Budden was like he auditioned to be Daredevil.
Who did?
Oh my god,
Joe
bro.
Budden audition.
Nah, I don't. See, Tyler Perry wouldn't give Joe Budden.
Hit us
a
up, Joe.
But
We'll be on a Joe Budden network.
Amanda Perez on Mount Rushmore.
Come on, man. Wrap this thing
that
up.
lady
Kenny.
had one single,
Said, right, this thing.
one single in his Grand Prix talking about Mount Rushmore.
Amanda Perez, man. Get out
Amanda
of here, man.
Perez. Bro.
Why are you still talking about her? She had one song. She's even worse than Milli Vanilli.
She didn't have one song, bro.
The Angel song, that's it.
She had other songs.
No.
And,
Oh my goodness.
and my nigga put it on the Memorex.
It be on my playlist now.
That's it. That's all, y'all. Peace of love. We out of here.
I can't believe y'all hating on Amanda Perez, man.